What can we learn about finding the right business partner from the Tati Westbrook lawsuit that's going down right now? Hey guys, Abby Johnson here with Matterhorn Business Development. I am joined as always with CEO Greg Winteregg, who is also my father. We are a family-owned and operated mentoring firm, so we help small business owners grow their businesses more profitably. And today I want to talk about a topic that's kind of in the YouTube drama realm and not really something we normally talk about, but I want to put our Matterhorn twist on it and look at it from a business viewpoint and really talk about what kind of things you need to be looking for when choosing a business partner. So for those of you new around here, Greg has been in business for 40 years. He's been helping business owners grow for 30 years. So he knows a thing or two about partnerships. You've seen them go wrong. You've seen them go right. All of that. So I'm going to give a brief rundown of what we're talking about and translate it to you. And then we'll get into kind of what went wrong here in terms of partnership. So if you're just here for the drama part, I'm sorry. We're going to be talking about the business side of things here.
And how to avoid drama.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So there is a woman named Tati Westbrook who is huge here on YouTube. She has, 4 million subscribers
Holy
or something.
smokes.
And when you get to that many subscribers, you're making a fair amount of money. You get high-paying sponsorship deals. She's very successful, obviously. So I don't know. I'm not going to give exact times and dates here. So don't come at me in the comments. But basically a few years ago or so, Tati Westbrook and her husband, James, they partnered with someone named Clark Swanson. So the three of them partnered into a company called Halo Beauty.
Okay.
And basically the company was going to be making like wellness vitamins, like inner and outer vitamins, like hair and nail vitamins, vitamins that prevent wrinkles, those kinds of things. What's being said is Clark is suing the Westbrooks now. And what he is alleging, and this is all allegedly, we don't know what's the truth
We're not trying a legal case here.
Exactly.
We're making a comment about a business relationship.
Exactly.
For that article.
Yes. So Clark is saying that originally he was a 50% partner and the Westbrooks each had 25%. So it was 50-50. He's saying that at one point before the big release, I think, they came to him and they said, look, we want to go 33%. But all of Tati's future endeavors will be under Halo Beauty. So if Tati was to release something else, like beauty related, it would be under Halo Beauty. So Clark was like, okay, I'm going down in percentage, but this could like amplify the revenue quite a bit.
So it looked like it could be a win.
Right. So they agreed, they did go down to 33%. I think we know that from paperwork, but I don't really know the facts here. And now what happened is, Halo Beauty was released. They made millions of dollars allegedly in the court documents. They all made at least they made a lot of money. All of the partners made a lot of money. And Tati went and started Tati Beauty and released a makeup palette, an eyeshadow palette. That sold out. It was I almost bought one myself because it looked so good. But that sold out online. And
so Clark was excluded from Tati Beauty when his understanding when he took a decrease in percentage is that he was going to be included.
Right.
Yeah, this doesn't have a happy ending, does it?
Right now it's a total he said, she said. I actually, if you want to get into more details, highly recommend Emily Baker here on YouTube. I watched her video. She's a lawyer, and she actually goes through the court documents.
The whole case.
And it's actually kind of fascinating. So if you want to get into that, go look at her video. We're not going to do that here.
But the point here of this YouTube video here is how do you prevent this from happening to you and blowing up your successful business?
Right, because the other thing here is I believe that James, the husband, and Clark were friends beforehand or like went to college together or something. So it's also that factor of going into business with friends. I also haven't seen in writing what Clark is saying. Again, I don't know all the evidence and everything, but so just you can take it from here. This is the most you've heard about it. So what are your first impressions?
This is the first I'm hearing. Okay, so this goes back to my book, Fun at Work, and it goes back to chapter 3 on basic purpose. Every business must establish its basic purpose. Now, one of the objectives and the results of a business is for the partners to make money, and there's nothing wrong with the partners making a ton of money, all right? But in my book, that's not the foundation. I talk about this. The foundation is the basic purpose. So what's the product or service? Who is it helping? And why are we establishing this company? There's an infinite number of ways to make money. But what's the basic purpose? So every business has to have a purpose of who's the customer that I'm helping, what is their problem, and how am I helping them solve it? Now, if the company is established, let's say, on making money, and the basic purpose isn't really the focus, this is what we're going to do, and here's how we're going to make a bunch of money. It's almost kind of like pirates, you know? There's that ship. It's loaded with gold. Let's go raid the ship. And then after they sink the ship and they have the gold, now there's just a big feeding frenzy, kind of like Survivor, where this one's taking on that one and who's going to end up with the most gold. And so the basic purpose wasn't about anything other than splitting the spoils.
Right.
So here's what I believe, and this is the first time hearing about it. If this is the basic purpose and this is the bounty, all right, it wasn't about the basic purpose.
Yeah.
It wasn't about helping the customer. We're going to have this holistic product line. These are beauty aids, inside beauty, outside beauty. This is our purpose. Because, see, then purpose ends up with a higher position than the result for the owners. So if everyone here going in, and it's sad that they were friends, but if everybody here would have some point established this is the purpose of the company, not like this is the purpose of the company, we're going to have this much money, because then when there starts to become a debate about the money, you say, well, wait a minute, time out, we're going to destroy this company, arguing about money. What is our purpose?
Yeah.
So for me, it's all about the basic purpose. And when you're choosing a partner, you need to have a partner who's as excited about the basic purpose as you are. So now they are contending that Clark wasn't doing his job, playing his part. Well, I don't know. Did Clark care about the purpose of the company?
Yeah.
Because it's real easy when you get rich to get lazy.
Yeah.
And I have made tons of money in my life, and I wake up every morning fired up because I've got 3 big games that I am playing, and you know, some are going to make more or have the potential to make more than others, but every single game I'm just as excited about it as the other game, because I don't do anything that I don't have the basic purpose for, and I don't do anything where I don't have fun.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to figure out how to get some bounty out of it.
Yeah.
Right? Of course. So that's how the business can keep going. But I would venture to say, if you took all the emotion out of it and you rolled this all back, somebody had an idea, but then early on, like, oh, wow, look at how much money we can make. And all of a sudden now it's arguing about the money. So my point here today with this is you have an idea, establish the basic purpose, go to my book, I believe it's page 64, Fun at Work, and here's this template on how to come up with a basic purpose. Now, when you're looking for a partner, say, hey, I'm starting a company and this is its purpose, and then just look at that person. Do they go, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. That sounds like so much fun. Or the one that goes, dude, do you know how much money you're gonna make? Listen, I can get in. I'm the money guy. I'm the money guy. And it's sort of like hiring an employee, and I've done this before, I talk, especially when I'm hiring manager, I talk about the purpose of the company and their purpose in helping me accomplish the goal of helping the customer. And, you know, just take this viewpoint. I'm sitting there and this is my purpose. I'm really going to help a lot of people. And they go, wow, that really sounds nice. I think I could help you. So what are the benefits? I'm not, it's the end of the interview.
Yeah.
Because if it immediately diverts off the purpose into what's in it for them, then this is not going to have a happy ending.
Yeah. And I think that this issue is an issue with probably YouTube creators who they want to capitalize off of their fame now, and it's more like, how can I make money from my following instead of how can I better serve my following?
No, you're right.
And also, if you've seen our channel before, I think you can glean that we aren't really into the whole like VC backed, that whole game of like raising capital and getting investors and
how many multiples it's going to be worth 5 years from now.
It's just, that's when it gets into be all about the money. And obviously some companies have gone that way. But if you look at a company like Yelp, who we are avid Yelp haters over here, we can tell you why in our other videos, but they literally they were given a butt ton of money as investment. They didn't even know what their product was. Yeah. And they created this thing that was a great idea, but they created it and then they were like, wait, how are we going to make money off of it? And then now they take money from businesses, but they're only focused on the reviewers and not the business. And it's just a mess. What Yelp has turned into is a mess. And it's because it started with a money-backed purpose, or like, I'm a coder and I want to develop this thing. Like, that's my game, and which is fine, but no one was there to be like, okay, but what's the purpose?
Who are we helping and why?
Yeah, what are you going to help with your coding? Like Silicon Valley, what are you going to help people with everything that's coming out of there? So, sorry, that was a bit of a tangent, but I think that it's a major problem.
Yeah, it's appropriate.
Yeah.
So I hope this has been helpful. Number one, bottom line, establish the basic purpose of the company. If you're sitting down with a friend, okay, what's the basic purpose of the company? Well, the purpose is to make a lot of money. No. That's the end objective. That's the result. Read my book, Chapter 3, Basic Purpose. So start with the basic purpose. Get excited about the basic purpose. Get excited about getting the results with your customers, and then figure out how to make a butt ton of money. I'm good with that.
Yeah, and one quick last thing is also get everything in writing exactly, because I think that's one of the problems here is I haven't seen enough where it was like exactly in writing what this Clark person is saying. So even if you're going into business with a friend, make sure that it's all in writing. And
it goes without saying.
Yeah. Just cover your butts. You can take that out. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to watch some of our other business videos, I highly encourage you go check out what we have to offer. We're putting out 3 videos a week right now, so please subscribe and hit the bell and join our community, and we will see you next time.